Biotechnology has the potential to help address a range of global challenges, such as biodiversity conservation, environmental protection, and human health. For instance, biotechnology products such as living modified organisms, LMOs, or genetically modified organisms, GMOs, or transgenic organisms, can help limit the exploitation of natural resources, whilst increasing the sustainable development of agriculture and food industry. The adoption of living modified organisms in agriculture can lead to the improvement of the quality of lives of farmers, the increasing of their markets and profits, and to alleviating unwanted impacts on the environment. However, their use has also generated huge public debates. Concerns have been raised about potential adverse impacts of biotechnology on biological diversity and human health. This includes potential impacts on non-target organisms and the transfer of genes from cultivated species to wild relatives. The majority of governments therefore regulate the safe handling, transfer, and use of LMOs at both the national and international levels. An international agreement, the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety, specifically focuses on the safe movement of LMOs between countries. Today, national authorities, scientists, industries, farmers, and civil organizations can access information-sharing mechanisms, tools, and resources which can help facilitate the reduction of risks associated with biotechnology. Do you want to know how? Let's follow the journeys of Luisa and Bermet as they go about their work in biosafety. Luisa is a biosafety inspector of the National Biosafety Authority in Uruguay. She needs information about a water-efficient, genetically modified maize for which an application to undertake a field trial has been submitted to her authority. She goes to a specific source and finds a risk assessment by the Kenyan authorities done on a similar maize under water stress conditions. She downloads the document and finds the contact details of the Kenyan Competent National Authority to ask them for further technical information. At the same time, in another part of the world, we find Bermet. He is the deputy head of the State Agency for Environmental Protection and Forestry in Kyrgyzstan. As a new appointee, he needs to learn how to add his government's biosafety information into that specific source. He receives an email notifying him of a training module, now available in a virtual learning environment. The module explains how to use the source, especially to register and edit information that will be available to everyone. By enrolling in the virtual learning environment, Bermet can now manage his self-training according to his needs and time. What is this specific source of biosafety information used by Luisa and Bermet? It is the Biosafety Clearinghouse, BCH, which brings together seekers and providers of information and experiences in biosafety. The BCH was established under the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety to assist parties in implementation efforts and places obligations on parties to share specific information. It is an online source that provides free access to relevant legal, scientific, technical, and environmental information on the handling, transfer, and use of LMOs. The BCH contains a broad range of information which supports the regulation of LMOs, including national legislation, risk assessments, and country decisions, along with a roster of biosafety experts who can provide advice to countries. The BCH is also a global network for regulators, biosafety professionals, and scientists to share their knowledge about biosafety issues. Additionally, by using the BCH, policymakers can make more informed decisions and stimulate public awareness, education, and participation in LMO regulation. Let's become more involved in the world of biosafety. Take your own journey into the BCH and make sure to add your experience with everyone by sharing biosafety.